Welcome to the Chitlin Circuit, and today we're counting down our 10 favorite moments from Judas and the Black Messiah, starring Lakeith Stanfield and Daniel Kaluuya. Be careful, this countdown is full of spoilers from the movie. Number 10. A badge is scarier than a gun. In the beginning of the film, Will O'Neill is posing as a fake FBI agent to steal cars. After nearly getting caught by the Crowns, he is arrested, apprehended, and given a choice: jail or help FBI agent Roy Mitchell's surveillance of the Black Panther Party. In the interrogation room, Mitchell, masterfully played by Jesse Plemons, asks Will, why not use a gun like most carjackers? Will tells him, any nigga can get a gun, but having a badge is like having a whole army behind you. A badge is scarier than a gun. Number 9, these motherfuckers got rocket launchers? As Will continues to infiltrate the Panthers, he complains to Mitchell about all the rules and discipline. He even tells Mitchell, these guys aren't terrorists. They're terrorizing me. But just because they weren't terrorists doesn't mean they weren't strapped. During Hampton's first speech of the film, he makes reference to the Black Panthers' massive arsenal, at one point referring to the rocket launcher. This gets an audible response of disbelief from Will, who remarks to himself, these motherfuckers got rocket launchers? Number 8, I am a revolutionary. Speaking of Fred's introductory scene, his first speech was one of the best crafted scenes of the film. From the thunderous sounds of the crowd to the camera work, everything about Fred Hampton's portrayal by Daniel Kaluuya was on point. Number 7, dig in. Fred Hampton wanted to unite the Chicago street gang, the Crowns, and the Black Panther Party. Will leaks this information to the FBI, and they create propaganda to sow dissent between the two groups. But the jive they used wasn't authentic, as the white guys who wrote the propaganda ended it with, dig in, instead of, you dig. During the meeting, one of the Crowns recognized Will from his earlier robbery attempt. The whole situation almost explodes, but the soldier is quickly shut down with a backhand. But he manages to get out that Will traded in his badge, which leads to him having to prove himself to them by hot-wiring a car at gunpoint in one of the most tense scenes of the movie. Number 6, arrested for ice cream. Desperate to get Hampton off the streets, J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI arrest Fred Hampton for stealing ice cream. Not only was this a bogus charge just to handcuff the movement, but it left Deborah pregnant and alone. Number 5, Little Rel and Jermaine Fowler reunions. Get Out is one of the most iconic films, period. And Little Rel has a minor role as a TSA agent who saves the day. We see him reunite with Lakeith Stanfield on screen again in a bar scene where he is given the poison that leads to Fred Hampton's demise. Another reunion is the scene between Jermaine Fowler and Lakeith Stanfield. They have that iconic scene together from Sorry to Bother You.
Hey, we should go out, get drinks.
Wanna get drinks?
Yeah.
How many drinks?
2, 3,
3,
4,
5,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
All of them.
Number 4, shootout with the police. While Fred is in jail, things unravel on the outside, and it leads to a standoff between the Black Panthers and the police at Deborah's house. They manage to sneak her out before the firefight ensues, and Bill avoids the battle by lying about covering the roof. The two Panthers left inside face off in a gunfight with the cops alone. Both sides are shot, and as a result, the police set blaze to the whole building. Number 3, bring a pool stick to a gunfight. When Will, Fred, and the Panthers go to the Crown's bar to spread the word about their breakfast program, things almost get violent. The Panthers leave all their weapons in the car as a show of peace. But when Will catches the Crowns as they're about to ambush Fred with a sack of billiard balls, he hops to the rescue with a pool cue in hand to protect Fred from the would-be assaulters. Afterwards, they all laugh about how Wild Bill brought a pool stick to a gunfight. Number 2, it looks like he's gonna make it. J. Edgar Hoover decides that prison is a temporary solution and Fred Hampton needs to be dealt with permanently. This sets into motion the death of Fred Hampton. Will is given poison by a mysterious pimp figure who is presumably working with the FBI. When Will asks him for his badge, he shows him the same fake badge Will used to use for his carjacking. Will uses the poison, but the police take no chances, shooting him at point-blank range while he sleeps. Whew. Before we reveal number 1, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Chitlin Circuit for more Black film and TV content. Number 1, what would you tell your son? The movie starts with Lakeith Stanfield playing the part of William O'Neill, sitting down for his one and only interview. He is asked, what would you tell your son about what you did then? In a perfect bookend moment, the filmmakers close with the real-life Bill O'Neill answering this question. After we hear his words, we learn that he killed himself following the airing of the documentary. What was your favorite part from the movie? Did you cry? Were you pissed? The movie feels different when it's based on real life. How did it make you feel? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching the Chitlin Circuit, and be sure to check out the other videos on our channel.